Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo. We're back here in DayZ. Yes, at last, we've been able to get rid of our softcore character. We're now on a brand new hardcore server. And I just spawned in, actually, ran up the coast a little bit. And this is one of my favorite towns to spawn in near because you got these barns here. And look at what we've already found. Not only do I have a shotgun in my backpack already, and some winter hunting pants, which are going to be awesome camouflage in the summertime. I mean, really, genuinely good camouflage. But we just found a pair of jungle boots, which are going to help keep our feet dry. So, everything is going well on this brand new character. I'm stoked about this. So I do apologize to anybody who gets like motion sick when watching a first-person camera, guys, but hardcore is the way I play the game. It's the way I always have. It's the way I played Arma and Arma 2 when I played them, and you know, it's just, I feel like this is the way the game should be played. I understand some people don't like that, and that's fine, you know, to each their own. It's how I enjoy DayZ. It's a much more tense experience, in my opinion. What do we have here, man? We're just finding, you know, those are canvas pants shorts. Are they pants or are they shorts? That's the question, I guess, with those. And this is brand new that there's loot in these buildings now. One of the things that did happen since the last time we played, which was only just a few days ago though, was that the patch that was in experimental finally got pushed to the public test server. So yay, we have a new patch with some added gear, some fixes. We can now open cans with like machetes and more of that kind of stuff. But one of the big things that's kind of happening in the background, which is probably one of the coolest things about the recent patch, is that there's a ton of server optimization that has went down. What does that mean? That means that in the future, we're going to be seeing more zombies and more players, possibly. I hope they go with more zombies first, to be honest, and worry about the players later, but of course that's up to the dev team. The game is moving along very quickly. I'm super impressed with what the DayZ dev team has been doing with this game, because a lot of games get into early access and they're super successful, and, you know, well, at least successful for, you know, their game, and then they just kind of die off. So this and Rust, you know, these are two games that I'm genuinely impressed with. I know I haven't played Rust on the channel. Maybe sometime in the future I'll check it out, do a brief, you know, a couple videos on it, just kind of cover it, because I think they're both great in their own way. Okay, so that was a player. That was a player or a zombie glitched through the floor. Let's see if we can't find that guy and see what he's up to. Hey, pal. How you doing, man? You friendly? Hey, turn around. I'm right behind you.
Good, yeah.
What's up?
I'm new to this anyway, so.
Okay. Well, your best bet, to be honest, is to get off the coast your best bet's to get off the coast as quickly as possible, to be honest. If you keep running down this way, it's a good chance a bandit's gonna come along and whack you, so that's my advice, but good luck. Take it easy. We gave him a bit of advice. We sent him on his way. He'll do all right. He looks like a, I mean, he's he had the voice of a man, but he was a woman, so he should do just fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Hey, chill out, man. No one's gonna kill you. No reason to start punching. It's not gonna get you anywhere. That shovel's pretty useless too. I don't think you want to use that. Alright guys, it looks like we're gonna go ahead and run. Maybe we can threaten him with our empty shotgun. I have a gun! If you move, I will shoot you. I want you to put down the shovel and stay right where you are. Okay, he's not listening. Let's just leave. Let's put the shotgun away. Man, it's like Noob Central over here. Hey dude, be careful, there's a guy trying to punch people. Alright, let's run away. I apologize if I yelled in anyone's ears there. I needed me to understand the situation, though. And that's why we're gonna leave the coast, because even when there's not bandits loaded to the teeth with gear, there are people like that who are just trying to punch everyone or hit me with this shovel. The funny thing was, I told him the shovel wasn't gonna work, so he put the shovel away. He was like, okay, the shovel doesn't work, I'll use my fists. And then he pulls his fist back out and starts trying to hit me with them. DayZ, putting smiles on faces since 2013. So what was I saying before all that happened? I don't remember. Something about the DayZ dev team doing well with early access? Yeah! So kudos to them. Let's continue to push down the coast here. Even though I just told that guy to get the hell off the coast. I really want to see if I can find just a few more pieces of gear before we head inland. I mean, we have nothing. We have no water. Nothing at all. I doubt we'll find that on the coast anyways, but I like to take a little bit of risk with a fresh character, and to be honest, just doing this, not running in the middle of the road, it can make a huge difference to your life expectancy. Life expectancy. That's a word as well, man. That is one word. Okay. Let's push onward. Enough rambling. It's the fist puncher guy. Look at him. You think he sees us? It's like you almost want to take him out, you know? It's like I don't usually get in a... But I almost want to walk up behind him and just smack him in the back of the head with my fist and knock him out and kill him. The annoying thing is, though, he'll just spawn on the coast again, and then he'll be after whatever fresh spawn he can find, attempting to punch them to death. I don't know if that's that guy's friend. I only see one of them, I think. Oh, wait, there's one. Okay, so no, that is the other guy. This is too funny. Well, he said he was a new player to the game, so I guess I can understand why he's just running along the main road here. Let's actually head up the hill and cut through here. I think there's a town that we can start heading into inland. We'll get off the coast as quickly as we possibly can and just say screw it to hanging out down by the ocean. There's nothing really of benefit, and with that many noobs around, I'd rather leave as quickly as I can. Look at that. This is one of my favorite parts about the setting of DayZ. Like, yeah, I would love to see actual winter, you know, like seasons in this game, because that would be really fantastic. And then these winter hunting pants would actually be useful. But the fall setting of this game is pretty damn gorgeous. It sucks that I can't run it like at higher settings right now. In the future, though, very soon, several weeks. But it still looks nice, you know. It's kind of like a painting. If you stop and just look at the trees, and the fact that they're super low texture actually makes it look like a painting. That's pretty cool. I like that. So let's see. What can we see in the distance? There we go. So let's head up this little tiny house, and then we'll kind of zigzag across the road to that building in the distance. I don't know what it is, but it's still kind of relatively close to the coast. I think it's an industrial building. We might actually be going back to where we were when we gave away our gear in the softcore server, which would actually be cool, because I'd like to backtrack that way. I think that's exactly where we are, actually, to be honest. I would love to... Are those all trees? They just look so weird from here. I'd love to backtrack that way and see what we can find. Yeah, there's going to be those dudes over in that town, so let's run past that town and try and make our way up ahead, away from where they're going to be. Far, far away from the noobs, with the fists and the punching and things. I have to admit, you know, it's not, people shouldn't be forced to talk when they play a game, you know, by any means. If you can't talk, you can't talk, but I just find it weird to play a game like DayZ without using any sort of actual in-game chat. Like, I mean, it's going to lead to your death eventually is what it's going to do. And, I don't know, it's just kind of, you know, it's part of the experience, being able to communicate with other players on any level. Negative, positive. It's one of my favorite parts about the game is the fact that, you know, you're actually just talking to people, and it's proximity chat, and it's just that extra bit of realism. I like that a lot. I can't wait for radios to get implemented in the game as well, because that's going to be frickin' sweet. Let's check this place out. Maybe we'll get lucky. The door's closed, and we'll find some water. Oh, it's one of these buildings. Never mind. I never find anything here. There's just certain buildings you don't find things in, and this is one of them. Instead, you just find blood under the table. Because someone was murdered under the table. I mean, how terrible must that have been? Murdered under the table, actually. And then dragged into a closet. I wonder if they'd be taking it too far. You know, actually having dead bodies lying around and things of that nature. Like, would that be pushing the DayZ experience to a different level? You know, it's supposed to be a scary, you know, slightly terrifying survival experience where anything can happen. People can make you drink disinfectant. We don't have any sort of, like, dead carcasses or anything laying around. I wonder if that's something that they plan on doing in the future. I mean, there's scarecrows and pumpkins, but no dead carcasses. There's also usually nothing inside of these, so we'll just leave it the way it is. And let's check this house. So right now you guys are only getting to see one type of playstyle for me, and that is the rush and loot aspect. Like, yeah, I'm trying to be slightly smart about things. You know, you don't want to just run around out in the open, run down the road like those guys are doing. With a fire extinguisher, because that would just be really genius. But, you know, at the same time, I'm not anywhere near as sort of heightened senses as I would be if I was actually in gear, you know, attempting to play a medic role or something of that nature. For me, I've always said if you're going to play a medic pretty seriously, which is usually what I like to do when I get geared out, come down to the coast, head to Chernarus, try and find new spawns who have taken on, you know, taken fire, gotten damaged, wounded, things of that nature, attacked by zombies, and heal them. You have to play it like a ghost, you know? You can't let anyone know that you exist until you want them to. It doesn't matter if they're good or bad. You really have to come into long-range contact with them and then try and assess the situation and say, look at this guy. Okay, he's wounded. Does he really need my help? He has a backpack, an M4. That's a pretty big backpack. Probably not. And then really, you know, decide when you should and shouldn't help people. I mean, don't get me wrong. People who are geared can often need help, but that's really the risk you have to ask yourself is whether or not that person is, number one, baiting. That's a common tactic for bandits, you know, just to have one guy and then whatever. And any way you decide to communicate with that guy, and then he calls out his bandit friends, or they show up and you get surrounded and you get looted for whatever you have. And then, of course, you have the people who will be like, yeah, dude, I totally could use medical supplies. And while you're healing them, pull out an axe and, like, hack your head to bits or something like that. There's a lot of different kind of people you find inside of Chernarus. Okay, so that is the exact industrial building. Let's get to cover quickly. So that one right there that you can see, I'm pointing at it. I know you can't see me pointing, but it's there. Actually, you can point now. What is it, F5? F5, F5? Oh, that's clap. Alright, let's see. F6. F4? Oh, there we go. Okay. That one, in the distance. That's the one where we gave away the loot in the last episode, which if you guys haven't seen, I will of course have link in the description below to that. Okay, you can stop pointing now. There we go. That's the one we gave away the loot at, so that's pretty cool. We're in that same town area with that hidden town. I think what we might do is we might go to that actual ghost town, which I didn't really explore. We're sort of in the vicinity at nighttime, but maybe we'll actually go there and check it out and see if there's anything good there. I'm really hesitant to head down there. It's just so close to the coast. But there are those barns. It's risky business, but it might be worth it in the end. I know you're thirsty. I'm sorry, but I can't tell if this is something that's worth doing right now. We had those two guys running along the coast. They probably stopped at that town. We could probably make it. I think if we go this way. Well, let's find out, I guess. You know what? It's a risk worth taking. Let's roll the dice. The big issue right now is actually the fact that we have an empty shotgun. Because there's going to be people who are going to see the shotgun and be like, I want that. And it's not loaded, so we can't defend ourselves with it. It's even worse is to get killed over a weapon that has no ammunition in it. Pepeno. I don't actually know how to say that. Let's actually just check this town out right here instead. Oh, yes. Oh, well. We have no bottle, but at least we can quench our thirst here. Alright. If that's all said and done, let's see if we can find a water bottle to fill that up. Oh, this is... Okay. So this is the small town we were in before. There's a school here. There is a... I don't think there's a hospital, but... we should be able to find some proper supplies. As long as it hasn't all been looted to hell. Bad bandana. What do we have back here? Anything good on these shelves? Nothing. Maybe some charcoal tabs. Those are nice to have. Summer hunting pants, but they're worn. Alright, we'll take them. As much as the pristine is nice to have, it's a lot better to have something that matches the environment that you're in currently, you know, a little bit better. Please be pristine. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get this shirt off. Where is it? Black t-shirt. And then, oh no, never mind. I thought it was a checkered shirt. Let's not do that. Let's not wear the weird black and red checkered shirt, striped shirt, not checkered. And let's tear that into rags. You have crafted rags. Indeed, I have. So this is a building I've never been in before. This is a building type. I guess that's what comes with the new towns. You have brand new towns, brand new building, and we have pristine rotten oranges. Sort of counterintuitive. It's only been like 20 minutes, dude. There's no way you're already hungry. I don't even want to hear it. Alright. The real question is, where do we go to next? There's all these houses sort of mashed in here. I guess let's check out the larger building right there. No zombies here, though. Which is kind of weird. I expected to see some zombies. Not a soul. Actually, let's hit this building up. I think these ones have decent loot once in a while. Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Get down. Get down, son. Get down, son. Get down.
Get on the ground.
I'm on the
Put
ground.
your shotgun on the floor.
Put your shotgun on the fucking ground. If you even move your hand, stand up right now. Get off it right now. Stand up and walk outside the building. Get outside and put your hands in the fucking air.
How do you do that again? It's not
Hands in
exactly
the
something
fucking
I
air.
do often.
We're gonna
Get
ask you
inside
three.
this building. Get inside this building right now.
That's a nice place you got here.
Question. We built it last. Right. We're gonna ask you 3 questions. If you answer them correctly, you won't.
3 questions, man. I like trivia. I'm ready for this.
What are the only 2 countries that border Russia?
Oh man, I'm not too good with geography. I gotta be honest.
Okay, if we take that as a give up, it's okay. You have a chance to redeem yourself with 2 more questions.
Do you want to play a game?
Those are pretty bad movies. I gotta be honest.
Pretty
My
bad.
friend, black or white?
He looks
What color am I?
look pretty white to me.
What color? I'm black in real
I'm
life.
sorry,
You have
sir.
answered
I'm
wrong.
sorry. You can go. You can continue going with your life. I'm sorry.
You
What?
can have your shotgun back too. I'm sorry. We don't want to take your freedom.
I appreciate that. Considering it was an empty shotgun, there wasn't much I could do with it.
We will not take your constitutional rights.
Alright, well, you fellas have a good day then. Thank you.
Yeah, you have a good one, man. Don't let anyone rape you. Keep your butthole sealed.
I'll keep it
Hey,
clenched.
there's a guy up on the
Very...
hill. There's a guy up on the hill. There's a guy up on the hill. See that barn up there? See the barn? See the guy?
Hold tight, buddy. We got him. We got him. He's got a gun. Be careful.
Damn, is that the new Mosin sound? Holy hell. That is
This
sweet.
is the SKS, my friend.
Oh, that's the S. Nice. That sounds great. So, oh, these dudes, man. The people you run into in DayZ, I swear, this has just been too epic. So that dude's got a suppressed M4, double mags with like an ACOG on it. He's all decked out. And that dude has the SKS, which is just like the loudest thing in the world. I hope the Mosin's really loud now, because the SKS is actually a smaller round than the Mosin. Damn, dude. Oh, okay. So yeah, let's push out into the forest. I think that's what we're gonna do now. Those guys have been very nice and kind, and they even though the dude kind of shot at me inside the building. He didn't hit me though, so I guess that's all that really matters.